imminent.
We gave them everything. And all we did was feed them.
Inside the hollowed-out heart of Cheyenne Mountain, the air in the NORAD command center smelled of ozone and recycled oxygen. Colonel Avery stood at the center of the pit, his eyes fixed on the big board. The screen was a chaotic spiderweb of crimson lines, each representing an ICBM, a cruise missile, or a hypervelocity railgun slug launched from the Atlantic Fleet. All keys turned, Colonel. A technician
Operation
shouted
Skyfall
over
is
the din
live.
of components. Global authorization confirmed. Skyfall is live. Avery didn't blink. He watched as the red lines converged on a single, massive black dot hovering over Manhattan. It was the largest concentrated military strike in human history. For 3 minutes, the sky over the eastern seaboard didn't just burn, it became a solid wall of incandescent fire. The sheer force of the incoming ordnance was enough to shatter windows in 3 states, a thunderous roar that proclaimed humanity would not go quietly into the night. Impact in 5, 4, 3. But the impact never came. Avery leaned forward, his hands gripping the railing so hard the metal groaned. On the high-altitude thermal feeds, the New York Mothership did something no machine should do. It breathed. The obsidian hull expanded slightly, a deep, rhythmic pulse of violet light rippling across its jagged surface. Suddenly, the red lines on the monitors stopped dead. Thousands of missiles, traveling at Mach 20, simply froze in the air as if they had hit an invisible wall of gelatin. There was no momentum, no kinetic transfer, just a sudden, terrifying stillness. Then, the miracles of human engineering began to detonate. One by one, the nuclear warheads blossomed into miniature suns, but the fire didn't spread. Instead of an atmospheric shockwave, the plumes of radiation and thermal energy were sucked inward, spiraling like water down a drain toward the mothership's hull. The alien ship didn't just survive the blast. It seemed to grow brighter, the violet veins in its armor pulsing with newfound vigor. "They aren't blocking us," Avery whispered, the horror finally sinking in. "They're refueling." The realization hit the room like a physical blow. Every railgun slug, every atomized warhead, and every gallon of rocket fuel had been nothing more than a gift. Humanity had just handed the enemy the very energy they needed to finish the erasure.